It is a known fact that resellers have turned over Supreme products for 20 times their retail price. But how does Supreme create this hype? Oh no, the site crashed. Yaar, I missed my drop of Mighty Jacks.
अरे you don't know. कल Supreme का drop हुआ है and a lot of people are trying to cop some merch.
Of course. So this is a Supreme drop. And whenever it happens, there is chaos outside their very, very rare stores. People flock to get their hands on anything they can. Whether it's this iconic black hoodie, collaborated limited edition products, or this brick, or this stapler. And then what do they do with these goods, you ask? On this week's Brand Ki Baat, we uncover the secret sauce behind the success of Supreme: hype marketing. Chapter 1: Supreme, basically. Supreme was founded by businessman and fashion designer James Jebbia in 1994 and started out by selling hoodies and sweatshirts to the New York skate scene. Throughout the 90s and early 2000s, Supreme functioned as a skate brand catering to both skaters and streetwear enthusiasts. But Supreme's limited releases and attitude has pushed them far beyond their beginnings. 20 years later, the store intentionally has only 14 outlets globally and a cult-like following among teens. It has become a subculture in itself. Its current valuation is about $2.1 billion. One aspect of their success can surely be attributed to their iconic logo and the story behind it. The red box with Supreme in Futura italic, which appears on all their products. But most else belongs to a special breed of marketing that Supreme has pioneered: hype marketing. Chapter 2: What is hype marketing? Hype marketing is a marketing based on creating an extreme demand or desire for a certain product or service. This strategy builds off of hype culture. Hype marketing is a technique that uses extreme publicity, or the lack of it, to create value for their product or service. This strategy is purely brand and marketing based, with a large dependency on social media. Hype aids in creating a distinctive brand identity and a base of customers who help in reinforcing this identity, like hype beasts or Supreme beasts for Supreme. Chapter 3: How does Supreme create hype? The answer lies in how you can buy a Supreme product. You can't. Supreme releases a limited number of products and drops them at a time that the audience is unaware of. They come out only on Thursdays and the shop remains closed otherwise. The process to get in on one of their open days involves registering on a link, being selected in a lottery, and waiting with several others to get in. Yes, it is as complicated as it sounds. Which brings me to point number 1: scarcity. There are very few Supreme goods in the world, and like in art, rarity comes at a price. Scarcity is one of the factors which helps make Supreme a Veblen good.
काय का good?
I mean goods where there is an increase in demand with an increase in price. Hence, Supreme's exorbitant resale value. Point number 2: branding. The strong link to skater culture and discretion, nonchalantness associated with every drop is what makes Supreme Supreme. Add to this Supreme's most identifiable feature. The Supreme logo is minimal and highly reproducible on several products and in several ways. The red block with Futura italic is labeled iconic among hype beasts and is not trademarked, which adds to the whole "we don't care" vibe. But there is more that makes Supreme so special, and that is point number 3: collaboration. Supreme engages in limited edition collaborations with brands that already have value, wo bhi across categories. Products coming from these collabs are viewed as collectibles by several hype beasts, as they come in even fewer quantities. These are some of the major reasons behind the hype of Supreme. And there are several other brands that bank on different sources of hype. For example, celebrity-run brands that gain hype from being associated with them along with the principle of scarcity, such as Kanye West's Yeezy or the Kylie Lip Kits. But are there any examples of how it has been done back home? How does hype look in India? Chapter 4: How hype is India. Every brand would want a sustained hype around them. And in India, we are yet to see a brand that has banked solely on hype marketing like Supreme. It is, however, used as a part of larger marketing strategies. For example, Pass Pass Pulse used hype-like publicity around its launch and made us wonder, आखिर सेंटर में क्या फ्लेवर भरा है? OnePlus also used referral codes as a way to create exclusivity around their launch, allowing only a small number of people to have access to the devices. This also garnered widespread publicity. Lollapalooza used their brand legacy and created an intrigue around itself using social media and publicity alone. Creating hype is difficult as it requires the creation of a unique identity and a fiercely loyal customer base. Chapter 5. How is hype marketing different from viral marketing?
Hey Tanya, video went viral.
Hey, that's great! And you should check us out on Instagram at upGrad_edu. And I see what you're trying to do, but going viral is not necessarily hype marketing.
It's not?
Nope. And I had the same doubt. Firstly, viral marketing may apply to anything. A place, a person, a makeup look, a type of dance, which in turn would lead to a product or service receiving attention. Viral marketing is also to a large degree based on chance. Secondly, there is no element of scarcity involved in viral marketing. If a product goes viral, chances are that it may be readily available from several sources. Hype marketing is a subset of viral marketing. It is used specifically for products and services with branding engineered around them. Conclusion. तो क्या सीखा? Is viral marketing sustainable in the long run? In my opinion, not really. It's a very difficult model to execute. It requires constant innovation and keeping branding consistent on all channels. Looking at Air Jordans and Yeezys, the more a business and demand grows, the harder it gets to settle on keeping a scarce supply. You could lose out on possible profits and then one thing leads to another, and before you know it, there are too many products in the market and the resale value starts falling. Supreme, however, has maintained sustained innovation and hype in their particular audiences, but only time will tell how far they will go. You too can go far in the industry with our courses in MBA. And wait, I have another plug where you can get quality MBA content for free. Our channel, upGrad Management. All the links are in the bio.